What if you scribbled an idea on a napkin and it became a limitless scale tech company poised for exit? What if you had a vision of eliminating an inefficiency in your community, industry, or the world, and you had a chance to co-found a company and bring this product or service to the market? What if we could positively impact every social issue with tech? 10x Tech Tank is the #1 daily show for everything tech entrepreneurship. And whether you are technical or not, you will learn, be inspired, and witness transformation in the making. People will share tech ideas on napkins. People will showcase minimum viable tech products. People will explain their cash-flowing tech companies looking for acceleration. And if the person is right, and their idea is right, and the market is right, and the business model is right, then there's a great chance you will witness some serious magic. We are on a mission to build, scale, and sell 10,000 tech companies in 10 years. And we invite you to make history with us. Together, we achieve more.
Welcome to 10x Tech Tank. My name is Jared Yellin. We have
Eric Nowoslawki,
a special guest, my dear friend. Please introduce yourself, and I'm gonna edify you quite a bit. But speaking to what you've accomplished, and I'm gonna edit anything you don't say. So please share.
My name is Eli Wild, and I've just been on the road for years, selling, running my mouth, and creating relational capital, connecting people, helping other people sell more, be more authentically powerful in their communication, so they can help more people through sales and communication.
So share some stats. Share some stats. Like, you've done some crazy things from stage. You work with some of the biggest names in personal development. You teach some of the biggest names in personal and professional development. Share some stats with this audience.
2005, I found myself lost. I was an actor. I'd been cast to be in the biggest movie in the world and didn't get it. Found myself really depressed and ended up at a Tony Robbins event. And out of the thousands of people there, everybody was saying they wanted to be a part of this, and I didn't want to let it go. So I called the company over 200 times in a period of about 2 weeks, harassed them, and I figured they were going to give me a restraining order or a job and put me in sales. And within a year, I was a top person in the company. And really fortunately for me, Tony Robbins' son wanted to be a speaker. And he said to his son, he's like, one thing to be a speech maker and making her get claps, but people ultimately vote with their dollars. So you need to live with the top guy, who at the time happened to be me. And I had all these stupid questions for Tony, and I would ask Jarek, and he would ask his father, and I'd get back to me, and I'd be like, okay. And I just took that advice. He's getting off the phone with Bill Clinton and some of these really successful people, and I just absorbed that advice, and I put it into my daily action, and I worked on everything relentlessly for, off and on for about 10 years with Tony. We're still friends, and because of that, I've gotten to speak and train using a lot of his methodology on uncovering human needs and persuasion to some of the biggest companies out there like Salesforce.com. I've trained over 3,000 companies and really using a deeper understanding of human psychology and needs to connect with people and sell them stuff. And so because of that, I became the top person in the industry. Tony actually created an award based in my performance. And a few years ago, as this coaching space has just blown up, people didn't want to rely on scripts and canned rebuttals. Coaches, especially people that are in the business, were looking for a more authentic way to connect. So that's what we've done, and we've got a couple thousand people that go through my training course every month now. And so what we're doing is we have just a mission to really serve people, to be the tip of the spear, to penetrate markets and people's emotions in a way that connects and ultimately converts them to clients so they can get served.
Yeah, I'm excited for you to be here because we have entrepreneurs that are going to pitch us from around the world, and his mastery in the space of influence, it's like the next level. I remember the first time I just saw him in action, and I love influence, I love sales. I'm like, this guy is so good because he's able to reverse engineer and teach it so that other people can learn it and begin to flex those muscles. This is one of the greatest challenges that we see with entrepreneurs that are pitching us in the tank. They have clarity around their idea. They don't pitch it very well, and they have no idea how they're going to go to market and scale it and eventually sell it and persuade people to use it. So I'm so excited to have this fresh perspective in the tank so that as you're watching, listen to the feedback that Eli's about to share with these entrepreneurs with the hope and desire that they are able to gain clarity about how they bring their product to market, how they're going to scale it, and how they're going to persuade people to be users. But don't just be a spectator. We need you to engage with us in the comments below. If and when you see a great tech idea that you absolutely love, share in the comments, influence us to say yes to due diligence. And if you stand against a decision that we make, please also share why, politely, because each of these entrepreneurs are showing up just bearing their heart for the world to see, but share what we're missing so that we don't bring someone into due diligence that doesn't have a viable idea. So with that, who's our first entrepreneur in the tank?
What if you knew about Instagram or Slack or Clubhouse when the company was raising a friends and family round at $10,000 per person? What if you were able to see all the tech companies that Grant Cardone and Jared Yellin have co-founded in one place and invest in any that excite you? What if you were able to expand your portfolio into early stage tech companies with extraordinary founders and teams? 10x Tech Angels is the most unique investment club that you will ever find, because not only will you see some of the most innovative tech companies at the lowest valuations ever, but you will also be educated on how to pick tech winners, meet other members of our community, and experience the excitement associated with taking an early idea to exit. Become one of the founding members of 10x Tech Angels for an exclusive offer with some extraordinary bonuses. To learn more, visit 10xtechangels.com.
All right, we are back from commercial break with another entrepreneur, actually two of them in the tag. What are your names and where are you calling from?
Hey, Piyush here. I'm the co-founder of Flyer, and this is Aditya, the founder and CEO of Flyer.
Wonderful.
We are from India.
Where are you located?
We are from India. We are from India, Mumbai.
You're being here all the way from India. You have 5 minutes. Please share your big tech idea. We're excited to hear.
So yeah, let's start with a situation. Have you ever had a time when you're scrolling through your Instagram account and time has flown away, but you're not able to find the content which is of your interest? Continue.
I'll say, let's say you like some hobbies and interests. You have a few hobbies and interests, but you aren't able to find your hobbies and interests because there are platforms which is very much cluttered, that fill up with everything. But we have come up with a new platform. It is Flyer Interest and Hobbies. Our platform is full of hobbies and interests. Nothing. It's a non-cluttered, specified platform just to follow your hobbies and interests. Let's say you like writing, you like poem, you like dancing. In our app, there are more than 300 communities of hobbies. If you like writing, you will follow the writing interest. Then you will find people from around the globe who like writing only. Nothing more than that. No cringe content, nothing away from your interest. So we have designed the app in such a way that the app will ask you follow your at least 3 interests. You will enter the app, you will follow your 3 hobbies, and inside the app we have allowed video as well as image both. You can upload video up to 30 minutes. After YouTube, we are the only platform which are allowing to upload videos up to 30 minutes. So once you will upload a content, the app will ask you, tell me this content is related to what hobbies. So you have to, this is compulsory to select a particular hobby. So you decide to upload a content related to contemporary dance, then you have to select contemporary dance community, and the video would automatically get posted in contemporary dance, whether it is from Los Angeles, whether it is from Australia, India. People from around the globe who like contemporary dancing would see your content, no matter they follow you or not. So a one-stop destination to follow all your hobbies and interests. And here we come with Flyer Interest and Hobbies. So this is our app basically, Jared.
So how much of this is done? Like, where are you in the process? You're speaking as if it's done, which is cool, but is it actually done, or is this an idea on paper?
Okay, I'll let you know. So we have 6 months earlier, our app is live on Play Store and App Store. So it is available, and we are having more than 5K active users right now. It is growing, but we are mostly focusing on content creators. As you know, this is an interest and hobbies based platform. So we are bringing more than 300 people who have different hobbies, because there is a platform like Instagram, but it is cluttered. You will find your interest, but you have to search. But in nowadays, why Google was famous?
So we have 5,000 users, 5,000 users, and 300 different hobbies.
So we have a presentation to show. We have
5,000 active users, by the way. Active. We have downloads is more than 10K.
Hobbies. So you have 300 different hobbies with 5,000 active users. Is that accurate?
Yeah. Correct.
Have you gone too wide though? Like, are there too many hobbies right now? So there's not enough people in each hobby to make this meaningful?
Yeah. We have like every hobbies. I have spent personally more than 2 months searching for different hobbies from around the globe, whether it is polo, whether it is
So what is your revenue model? How is this platform going to sustain itself?
Yeah. Surely. So basically, we are going to earn from 2 main sources of revenue is going to be there. First is first are going to commission based revenue, and second is advertisement based. I'll let you know about commission based. You might have seen on YouTube videos, people are referring that, guys, if you want to learn from me, go to my website. They give the website link in their description. In our app, what we are going to do is, for example, you teach entrepreneurship. There's a startup community in which people from around the globe who love startup would be there. You have to just while uploading, you have to make it like premium video. So the video would be premium. You can decide your very own price of that video. The video would be paid. So your follower, if they want to, buy that video and purchase, and then they want to see, they can buy on our platform only. They don't have to go to another website. They don't have to maintain their servers, nothing else. Everything on Flyer. So when they will purchase it, we will take some commission from that, and the rest would be given to the creators.
How do you make first revenue? Let's say I'm creating content and I have a online course that I'm selling on Kajabi. So I'm producing the content, I'm putting it on your platform. It's 37 minutes. Your platform is really valuable because you have the ability to store longer video content. How does it literally happen? Like, how is the transaction happening on your platform, but still setting somebody up in Kajabi to get access to the course?
So in our platform, we are going to engage our platform with some payments services. The payment would be integrated in our app only. So once you will upload your content as a creator, your bank account would be registered with us. And once a creator would, once a consumer would buy your content, they have to pay the amount, which is directly go into your account. So our payment service will merge with our app.
As a master of influence. So these two gentlemen are definitely trying to deploy some influence in us, right? In a good way too. Yeah. A lot of passion. What are your thoughts on their pitch?
I like it, and I love hobbies. I'm wondering, specifically, we want to be a problem finder, problem solver, like really connect with people to find out what they need and what problem this solves. What research have you done is finding out like what problem this solves, and specifically for who? Going general, going too broad, I think is a mistake. I'm going all hobbies. What prompted you to get into this niche?
Yeah, okay. Let me start from the beginning. Actually, what I started with, I personally don't use much social media actually, but one of my friend is much into it. Many people around the globe at this peak of time during coronavirus, they want to follow their hobbies. Whenever you meet your friend, they would like, buddy, I want to follow my passion. This word is very famous nowadays because everyone want to make a career in their hobbies only. Everyone want to do the job, but their career is the hobby. So I found that YouTube is merged with all the videos. YouTube has all type of videos. It is cluttered. What you have to do is you have to find it. You have to search it. Okay. And then once you search the video, YouTube will keep on recommending that same video, whether you like it or you're not. In our app, what I found it, the people was, bombarding with the contents they don't want to see. So I wanted to create a platform where people can see the content which they want to see, not what I want, what my company wants to see.
My follow-up question would be, you've got 5,000 active users now. How did you get those, and how do you plan to scale it?
It's through organic marketing.
Yeah, it's completely Jared. Let me be completely honest. We have not spent a single amount of money in marketing because we are completely running on AWS, and from India, the currency value. So our completely is on organic marketing. People are recommending themselves that you can follow your hobbies. Our content is full of 5,000 user base, but in that,
I love the hustle. Let's see what our audience thinks. This is a concept that our audience will completely digest. They'll get it. Are you looking for a platform right now where you can produce longer form video content and then take that content and tag it and organize it in such a way that it's going to live on a social platform where it's all based on hobbies? So are you looking to do that as a creator and as a consumer of content? Do you wish that there was a platform that didn't have noise and you could just immerse yourself into the topics of interest? Eric, what are your thoughts on next steps for due diligence?
So I really like the two of you and the energy that you bring. Sometimes we were speaking a little bit too fast. So if you ever pitch again, you might want to slow down a little bit. But a lot of the features that you were talking about already exist on other platforms. And I was missing how this is 10 times better than what's on other platforms. You were talking about the searching algorithm. You were talking about getting interests and videos and content straight to people that that wanted it. YouTube is run by the best searching algorithm in the entire world, and TikTok has the best discovery algorithm in the world. I'm not seeing how it's 10 times better than that. I am interested to see how you got 5,000 users, though. I think that's very interesting. Congratulations to the two of you, especially for not doing any marketing with it. But I'm a no for due diligence for now. But I would like to hear more outside of this pitch about how you got your 5,000 users.
Yeah, what are your thoughts on us going to due diligence, spending another 60 minutes with these entrepreneurs?
I like the idea of the hobbies, but for me, long form content, I get that on YouTube right now. So I really don't see how it's different. I watched a 90-minute video on the way down here, listening on 2-speed. So I feel like it's good. And I'd be curious if I was going to do more diligence where those users are, because when people want to bump up their numbers, a lot of times they target India, and you can get 100,000 views in a day on something with the algorithm. So where they are and how you found them would be really important to move forward.
Yeah. So for me, I love your energy. I love how you showed up for this presentation. I love your certainty. I love your speed to response is awesome. Like, this is one of the things we look for in entrepreneurs. With regards to the idea itself, I'm not convinced there's a market for this. I think that you've gotten 5,000 users, which is extraordinary, but I do believe there's just so much red ocean in this space that's so far ahead, and they already have the attention of the user. So for that reason, I'm a no on due diligence, but I commend you guys for everything that you've done, and I appreciate you for coming to the tank. All right, after commercial break, we'll have another entrepreneur in the tank.
The insurance adjuster industry has not received much love in the space of innovation, ever. Professionals in this industry are faced with extremely arduous processes that make scaling difficult and quality of life poor. Claim Guru assists public adjusting businesses by providing powerful tools for managing every step of the claim process, from origination to settlement and beyond. In addition, Claim Guru will help professionals stay on top of their adjusting caseload, proactively guiding them through the process, which makes the customer experience significantly enhanced. Our client-centric approach helps to increase your company's capacity, providing you with the tools you need to grow and succeed. From lead management, contract execution, scheduling, claims filing, claims management, loss scoping, loss documentation, document creation and distribution, file transferring, claim activity documentation, task reminders and organization, form filling and filing, payment intake and distribution. The process is currently way too complex and time-consuming to allow for maximum profits. Until now, we invite you to take your public adjusting business to the next level by hiring a guru, the one and only Claim Guru.
All right, we are back from commercial break with another entrepreneur in the tank. What is your name and where are you calling from?
Hello, guys. My name is Platon. I'm from Central Asia, from Kazakhstan, Almaty.
Awesome. We're here all the way from Asia. You have 5 minutes. Please share your big tech idea. We're excited to hear it.
Yeah, thank you so much, first of all, for such incredible opportunity to share what we've done. So I need to share my screen first. So what the idea is very simple. It is a learning education app where you can learn different skills. And so it's a TikTok for users and Uber for teachers. This is our MVP. This is what we've done for now. In this app, you can learn words, as an example. And in another tab, you can find teachers for each exercise you need. So also feed, where you can see results and all recorded lessons. So the idea is very simple: to be Uber in the education sphere, to attract teachers and develop courses and combine this all together.
So is it course based or is it live Q&A based? Like, so if I have a question for my child, like I'm helping her with her homework assignment and I can't help her because it's beyond my capacity and I don't want her to go into school the next day with her homework not completed. Am I able to get immediate access to those teachers? Like you're saying, Uber of teachers, or am I going to a library of videos that I'm going to first sort through, watch a video, and then which one?
I see. So what I've done the last 10 years, I run my schools. I have more than 10 schools in Kazakhstan with more than 110 staff members and more than 1,000 students. So we teach offline here and in our offline schools. So after pandemic started, we decided to move online sphere. And after done research on the online, we see the problem with online education that completion rate is like very small. Only about 5% on online courses can finish the courses actually. So, and to solve this problem, I created the unique methodology. When you learn any subject, first of all, we divided the subject on each part. For example, with the language courses, we divided language on each part, which is speaking, reading, and writing, and teach them separately. So each part is driven by each unique teacher.
Oh.
So if you
so revenue model for the platform, how is this going to sustain itself?
Yeah, as the simplest model is subscription based, when you buy time and buy courses, and then every teacher. So every lesson should be up to 5 minutes. If you learn language, so every time it is about 5 minutes lesson.
So why? I have one question. Why? So you're building this platform for general overall education, but why did you target language first?
So it can be any subject on the platform. As my last 10 years experience, we drive language schools.
Oh,
this is what we, most.
Marketplace, right? So you have different characters that you need to attract, and we love marketplaces. Marketplaces probably have the most interesting financial model in the entire tech industry, because on one extreme, companies like Instagram or the video game streaming platform called Twitch, and they had no revenue companies, so they had a complete open door. As many people as possible come into the door, but those companies, their end user, their customer, were investors. Like they had to just keep on pitching investors to get enough money to buy time to eventually get bought. On the other extreme are subscription-based platforms where there is recurring revenue built in, which is wonderful because it can become cash flow positive, but there is a barrier to entry. And the barrier to entry is you got to put your credit card in to actually enter. The marketplace model is great in the sense that there's no barrier to entry. You can just get onto the platform and then you earn a transaction fee every time there's some transaction that takes place. But the challenge in the marketplace is you have to sell at least 2 different people to get onto the platform. And which one's going to come first? Is it going to be the tutor, or is it going to be the parent that has a need for their child? How do you attract both of those characters onto this platform? Because if you don't get both, the whole model fails.
Yeah, I see. So to attract users in order to study and buy courses on the platform, we can build many free introductory services. Like to learn words on the platform is for free. To learn like general course, you have to pay. Yeah. To attract teachers, so it's very simple. Just start your career on a platform.
So in the beginning of the pitch, you said that this would be the Uber for teachers, and you said something else about TikTok. I'm kind of getting the TikTok part, but I'm not getting the Uber for teachers. Where does that play into this?
Look, So let me first concentrate a little bit, just a moment. I will show you one more time the application.
We saw the application. It's not so much about that. We're not seeing it. I mean, to me, the novelty of this would be if I had a question on a homework assignment that my child had, and I could go onto an app and I could quickly find a tutor to answer that question so that I can support my child.
I see. Yeah.
Not that it's
Yeah.
just answer the question.
Yeah.
Get that in your presentation. So speak into that.
Yeah. Okay, thanks. Yeah, I see. There are several models on the market now. First is one-on-one. Yeah, when you buy courses and you do hourly based lessons, for example, 3 times a week with one teacher. What we done in our school and what we done with our model is like user buy course, and this course divided on 1,000 different exercises, and every exercise is about 5 minutes, maximum 5 minutes long. So, and in order to complete the exercise, you need a teacher, and every time is about different teacher. First of all, on the platform, you have to follow 100 and 1,000 different teachers from all around the world if you want to learn language. And then every time, every exercise will be done with different one. So this is the Uber part.
Our audience thinks of this vision, of this idea. I commend you, as our audience is sharing in the comments below, for getting to this point. You obviously put some money in. You have a product that you can demo. I commend you for having the courage to do that. What are your thoughts on this platform? As a parent, are you looking for a place that your child can go in order to learn how to do something that they're stuck on? Are you looking for a solution for yourself? Maybe you're helping your child with homework and you're stuck. You don't know how to help them with algebra. So you need some support, but where are you going to go for the support? And you don't want your child going to school the next day with homework that isn't complete. Would you use a platform like this? Eric, what are your thoughts on due diligence?
So I want to also applaud you. You have identified a clear problem that needs to be solved, right? There needs to be better access to education for people all across the world in real time. What I'm confused on is how your solution is 10 times better than what's already available, and exactly how your solution is really solving this problem better than, people going on YouTube or Googling things and things like that. I think you're going to have a huge, So I wanted to also question why, for your minimum viable product, you wanted to cover languages first, where you're just going to get, the competition for Duolingo is going to be huge as well. So for those 2 reasons, one, I'm a little fuzzy on the solution solving the problem in a 10x way, but then also, starting with your MVP in such a competitive market, I would be a no on due diligence.
What are your thoughts, Eli?
I love Duolingo. It's amazing, the application of it. I think it's a real problem what we have just in the world, how teachers get paid so poorly, and education just over the world is really bad, especially here in America. I think you've got a real problem there. I think you need to do some more research on the revenue model, how you're going to connect these people, get them onto one platform, could be advertising. Also, I commend you for how you showed up here today, but really get into the problem really quick. And work on maybe your sales chops a little bit. I felt like you were kind of not really prepared, kind of unclear in some aspects of who this is for specifically and how you're going to build this. So I'd be enough.
And I pick up on this. You didn't have our control. Like, you didn't take control of the actual conversation. So you were on your heels and you can't score points on defense. And you have a product to demo. Like, you have something that you could show us. So show it. And this is for you to learn for future pitches, and for all of you that are going to eventually come on the tank with your big tech idea. If you have something to show, whether it's slides or an actual demo, allow that to be what controls the dialogue. Because otherwise, we're going to then take control and start asking questions. And if you're really not well prepared, you're on your heels. And if you're on your heels, there's no way we're going to see what we're looking for, which is certainty within that entrepreneur. You have identified a problem. That goes without question. I'm fuzzy on your solution. So for that reason, I'm going to pass on due diligence. All right. After commercial break, we'll have another entrepreneur in the tank.
This is the great secret of my life. The thing that has made me is one word. Dude, this thing is so big. It's about the 10X movement.
The 10X movement had really improved my life dramatically.
Now I'm a millionaire because of it.
Our business was at $2 million. This year we're on projection to do $25 million.
Our revenue went up 29%.
We've already got our tickets for next year as well.
Before we even started, I could go home right now and I got my money's worth.
I come to GrowthCon, and I'll always come to GrowthCon.
10X means a lot to me. 10X, like I told you, is just the beginning. 10 times more power to help those that need it the most. 10 times more power to motivate and inspire those out there. Give him a 10X!
With other people witnessing what's happening with us, is like chains are being broken from families everywhere.
I'm going to tell you, 10X, it was a lifesaver, a life changer for me. And just because of what it's done for my family and what it's done for me.
And this is where people get stuck, and that's why we do the 10X Growth Conference, to get you out of comfort, to get you out of comparing yourself to somebody in Pakistan that has nothing.
We want to make this a big event for you. Our goal is to change your lives.
Welcome to your 10X Growth Conference.
There you have it. Another 10X Tech Tank with entrepreneurs sharing their vision, sharing their hopes, sharing their dreams from around the world. What did you think of this experience? You see literally people from everywhere sharing their visions. What are your thoughts?
We got people from Texas, from the UK, from India. So amazing seeing people show up with their ideas, and it's really amazing for all of you watching to see the preparation that went into some, the lack of preparation in others, people not asking the right questions, people distracted, not prepared, and some people really bringing their A game. So if you have an idea, you really got to see something here today and how you need to show up.
Yeah, your quote today was pretty fire, man. Do you remember it?
Oh,
The
yeah.
metaphor. The metaphor is
Talking about, when you get into these new industries, there's often a gold rush. And what you want to do is you want to be selling shovels to gold miners, and you don't want to be going for the gold rush.
Yeah.
So selling the utility instead of the vision is always better.
I love when ePenny drops some fire.
Yeah,
I love
exactly.
It, I love it. Listen, thank you so much for being here. We appreciate you. And one of the things we talk about all the time is this is not a spectator sport. We want you to step into the tank. We want you to take that idea that you scribbled on a piece of paper that you put in your wallet because you're not taking yourself seriously enough to pursue it, and we want you to pursue it. We've created an environment for you, a conduit for you, a platform for you that's safe. So there's only one thing to do right now. Take that paper out of your pocket before it completely fades and you forget the idea. Head over to pitch10x, the number 10, pitch10x.com, and submit your idea. Let our idea review committee just go through it. Maybe there's something there, and when there's something there, we're going to invite you. We're going to invite you to come to the tank. Come prepared. You only got 5 minutes. 5 minutes to prove that you're the right person with the right idea, in the right market, and with the right business model. And if we see that, we then take the next step with you. Thank you for your presence. Thank you for your engagement. Thank you for having the courage to head over to pitch10x.com to submit your idea. All right, we'll see you on the next episode.
Which napkin will become the next exit? Which MVP will evolve into a unicorn? Which cash-flowing tech company will reach the next level? Our hope and desire is that it's yours. Your idea, your MVP, your cash-flowing tech company. Now is your time. Head over to 10xincubator.com and submit your idea so that you get on the tank and give us the chance to transform your napkin into an exit. That's 10xincubator.com. That's 10xincubator.com. Let's go.